Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today I feel very proud to speak about Independence Day. First of all, I would like to start my speech with Urdu poetry. जब गुलिस्तां कोखों की ज़रूरत पड़ी जब गुलिस्तां कोखों की ज़रूरत पड़ी सबसे पहले हमारी ही गर्दन कटी। अब ये कहते हैं हमसे ये अहले वतन अब ये कहते हैं हमसे ये अहले वतन, ये वतन है हमारा तुम्हारा नहीं। 15 August is known nationally as Independence Day and is celebrated warmly all over India. It has deep and long stories of sacrifice, endeavors, and martyrdoms. First, it was ruled by the Britishers for many years later. It became independent in itself on 15 August 1947. Before India got freedom, the Britishers followed the principle part people and rule over them. Thus, they made us in various groups, communities, and the most things which helped them strengthen were communal difference. Despite all these differences, leaders and heroes of the Britishers, Muslim and non-Muslim leaders made various sacrifices, left their wives widowed and children orphans. The history itself bears and precise witness about freedom of India. Countless scholars were martyred by the Britishers' armies. Their heads were chopped and hung over the trees. The heart will cry 1,000 times and salty tears will roll down your cheeks if you live through the history. We should never forget their sacrifice. I put a question in front of you. Do you know how hard it was to be freed? Can you name some heroes? No, neither we nor our children know those heroes. Listen, the Britishers planned to strengthen their power and establishment in India. They gave interest and allured people. They created communal differences, distorted realities, and spread misunderstanding. More bloody than this, the fired gunned Indians and threw them out of running trains. Then a systematic and organized war against the Britishers was fought by the grandfather of Nawab Sirajuddin Ali Wardi in 1754, in which the Britishers were defeated. Nawab Sirajuddin also was martyred. Indian history is obviously incomplete without Hyder Ali and his brave son Tipu Sultan. They both fought 4 times against the British. Have you ever known any ruler who left eating and scurried for fighting? By his name, the British fort trembled. Lastly, he also got martyred in 1799, saying 1 day of a lion is greater than 100 years of a jackal. Hearing Sultan's death news, General Horse jumped and yelled joyfully, since today India is ours. The freedom fighter against the British government were Sayyid Ahmad Shahid and Shah Ismail Shahid, who were martyred in Balakot fighting against the Britishers. Many scholars were jailed in Kalapani. Their hands were chained and legs were manacled. The irons and rods were lightened around their waists. The Britishers had made a special jail made of iron for 3 limbs. Tears were coursing of iron for tears were coursing and legs were bleeding. It's a brief history of Independence Day. India is not for one community. Our scholars and leaders have irrigated it with their blood, thus being our ancestors' children. We should also protect it. I am concluding my speech with this poetry. दिल से निकलेगी न मरकर भी वतन की उल्फत दिल से निकलेगी न मरकर भी वतन की उल्फत मेरी मिट्टी से भी खुशबू वतन आएगी। जय हिंद, जय भारत। अस्सलाम वालेकुम।